Coming up on OWL TV News, are college students not voting enough? Also, one FAU student is using social media to make a change.
Hello everyone, and welcome to OWL TV News. I'm Melissa Martinez.
And I'm Jamie Vaughn. Thank you for joining us.
Social media sites like Facebook and Instagram are becoming more popular among young adults between the ages of 18 and 24. Research shows that 60% of the day is spent on these sites.
Even though it has become easier to keep up with friends and family, it also opens doors to unwanted attention and negative words. Local FAU student Anita Grabet has decided to spread some positivity by creating an Instagram page where students write positive words on the palm of their hands. A simple word like listen can make an impact.
For me, I chose the word listen, which personally for me it's empowering because I personally can't hear out of my right ear, so therefore I have to listen a little bit more carefully, and it's just more important to listen to others versus always being the one to talk.
Bands of Hands has reached over 200 followers on Instagram, and Anita hopes that the page and words of positivity will expand across Florida colleges.
In other news, elections are coming up this November, and political analysts are concerned about young voter turnout. Betsy Bedell researched and is here to tell us what she found.
Thanks, Jamie. Political analysts do expect a low turnout rate from college students this November for Florida governor's state elections based on previous statistics on young voter rates from the presidential elections. According to Dr. Timothy Lenz, who works in FAU's political science department, the lower the profile of the election, the lower the voter turnout will be, especially in the younger population.
Well, there is a correlation between age and voter turnout, so that the older you are, the more likely you are to vote. And another way of saying that is young people have lower rates of voter turnout in elections, and that holds whether or not it's national elections for president, or whether or not it's elections for members of Congress, or whether or not it's elections for state government officials, governors and state legislators, for example.
According to a census report on voter turnout during the 2012 elections, young adults between the ages of 18 to 29 make up nearly half of the participants compared to the 75% age 65 and up. Dr. Kevin Wagner explained that part of the reason for low voting participation in young people may be that they don't see the connection between voting and their personal lives due to a lack of education in politics. He also said that part of the problem may involve the issues that candidates use to attract voters.
Sometimes it's also because for young people, a lot of times the candidates will spend a lot of time talking about issues that are relevant to them, and so they don't see that connection there either.
On the other hand, FAU student body president Michael Cepeda has a more optimistic outlook on young voter turnout this year, thanks to social media.
I think the college turnout for this upcoming election, it should be an interesting one. I think that a lot of people are informed about the election, and people see it all the time through their social media, throughout their day, really. It's pretty much everywhere about the elections.
Both Dr. Wagner and Michael Cepeda also mentioned that candidates should address more issues that are relatable to the young population. Rather than merely focusing on Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security, candidates should also address issues that involve social change. For instance, the ballot issue regarding medical marijuana is expected to attract the attention of young voters, given that they tend to be more open-minded about social changes that help improve issues in our community, even if it's generally considered a taboo. Keeping you informed, I'm Betsy Bedell. Now back to the anchors.
Well, Owls, stay tuned to find out what students really think about the cafeteria versus the food court. We'll be right back.